right, name any other car that has an air conditioning for its own engine. Check this out. You hear that? That is the race cool down. Hello. I decided to make a follow-up video to the video short that I made last week regarding the SRT dashboard, because some of you guys had asked when I showed the interchiller or the engine cooling function on the SRT dashboard. Some of you guys have some few questions, and I realized that not everybody pokes around in the Uconnect to maximize some of those features of the SRT dashboard. So I figured I'll make a long form video such as this one, so you guys can, follow along and poke around and figure out the features that you might like or you might use in your SRT dashboard for your Hellcat. So I'm going to turn this camera around to show you the Uconnect dash. All right, let's see. So from this screen right here, that's the Uconnect dash, there's an SRT button in here. So if you double click that, you'll be taken to the SRT dashboard. If you have a custom mode setup, that would be my setup. It will go directly. So it's like a shortcut to get to your custom mode. That is my custom mode. So you can either choose track, which is fantastic, by the way, if you're in a track or back roads enjoying your Hellcat. Sport mode, which is for hooting around, doing donuts and things such as those. Custom, right there. And then there's the auto mode, which is the default mode when you start your car. Now you got here the race option, valley mode, and eco mode. I never really used the eco mode, but let's start with the eco mode, right? That's what it does. Then you have the valley mode, which you have to key in a function, a code to use the valley mode. Then you got your race options. So in your race options, you have launch control, which allows you to figure out your RPM on how you want to launch the car, at which RPM. I figure for me that's the RPM where I want it to load, and then all you have to do is step on the brake and activate launch control, and you're ready to go. And you just follow along here in the dash. You just follow the instruction here in the dash. I don't really use this function a lot anymore because I find that just brake torquing is better for me in launching. So it's up to you. Play around with it. Then you get the shift light feature. This shift light feature is really good when you are manual shifting. Your dash will light up here. This will light up when it's time to shift. So you're running through your RPMs and it's time to shift, it will light up, flash at you, and then you shift. It gives you that. So you can also set up the shift light RPMs if you want to really individualize it, right? If you really see that, it can be modified to however you want, where the shift light you want to be. But it's a really cool feature, which is useful, so that you don't over rev the car or redline the car all the time. This is the one that I showed. This is the race cool down, and you can use this when engine temps are really hot and you wanna cool down the car, right? But all this has to be checked, right? It'll be green for it to start functioning. It's really cool. You shut off the car and then you put it on run, and then you can hear the AC blowing air into your supercharger, heat exchanger, to cool down the engine temps, so you can have more efficient runs and all those kind of stuff. So you go back, let's go back to race options, and then those are the things I showed you. And then if you go back, you can press SRT dashboard, and then you can actually go to other features like the line lock, right? Line lock is basically doing burnouts, you know, heating up your tires if you want to race. So you just follow the instruction here. Okay, you follow the instruction in the dash, put it on drive right there, and you press OK. You just press the OK button here, and then you're ready to do a burnout. You don't even have to step on the brake. Yeah, this is a super cool feature, right? The line lock. So activate line lock, and apply brake pressure, mode forward gear. Look at that. And you click the OK button, and then you release the brake. It brakes itself, so it uses the front brake, and then you just press on the throttle hard and it will do a burnout. Super cool feature to hit up your tires. So yeah, line lock is incredible. You got to try it once or twice. That's the feature. Now you go back to the performance pages. It will pull up. It takes a second or two to pull up. There's more, but wait, there's more. It takes a little bit to pull up. So you got your, you know, like dash for your boost and all that kind of stuff. Good stuff. You can use the timers for your 0 to 60 runs and things like that. Look at my best over here. Is 3.2 0 to 60, right? That's pretty cool. What's my quarter mile? 1/4 ET is 12.4 seconds. That's pretty slow. So those are my 60 feet 1 second. That's pretty fast, right? I guess my 1/4 mile speed, I can increase that. I can go a little faster. Then you got your gauges, you know, so you can figure out your gauges. You can scroll through this one, right? You can just scroll through, right? Your oil pressure. You'll see your gauges. It's like a dyno type of page. It's super cool, right? Play around with it. The G-force, if you're driving on a track and you want to see your G-forces, look at my G-forces. I guess that's all recorded for me, huh? And then you can look at your engine as you're driving around. You can kind of look at your engine and what it's doing. And then you have your dyno right here. It's pretty cool. Let's see what my history is. Yeah, so that's in the SRT dashboard. You can actually screenshot the thing if you have a USB or little thumb drive in there stored. You can store all this stuff, all your data. So it's a built-in computer system to look at your performance if you really want to look at that. And another thing, before I forget, I'm probably going to forget a lot. In the settings, in this display mode, you can actually change the theme of your displays, right? See that? It's different every single time. I don't know what Dodge 3 is. I don't really know what that means. So let's go back. What that means. I might have to do with what your startup sequence looks like in the settings, but play around with it in the display settings and what gives you, and the themes that it doesn't give you a preview, right? But there's 12, like a dozen. I'm gonna try 12 to see what that means, right? Let's see what that means. It's 12. Let's see. I'm gonna start it up, see what happens on the startup. Right? Let's see. see what kind of animation shows up. I display settings. It's a little different. Yeah, it's a little different. My startup screen is a little different. Huh. Okay, let's try another one. Right, that was number 12. Let's try number 11. I don't know what that does. There's a lot in here that you can poke around and figure out, right? Let's see. Let's turn this off, see what happens on the startup sequence. You know, real-time exploration with me here. Yeah. So I don't really know the difference. I have to play around. So display, and let's see, I picked one last time, or one. Oh, one looks like it's a light pole. Yeah, the track light pole. I don't know what that does, so let's try it again. Let's see. Yeah, the background is a light pole. The drag racing light pole. Super cool. I didn't know that one. Number 2, number 3, number 4 is that the Hellcat logo. Number 5 is like the engine. Number 6 is a demon. Oh, I didn't even know. That's pretty cool. Number 7 is the Challenger. Number 8, carbon fiber features. Number 9. Number 10 is the Hellcat with that thing. Okay. I think I like number 9. Let's do that. So that becomes your background, right? Yeah, that's your background right there. So yeah, go ahead and play around with it. In the Uconnect apps, you'll see a lot of those too. So just poke around in it and use some of the features if you can, and tell me, you know, if this was helpful. Another thing that I wanted to show you is that I can't really show you because we're parked, but if you are driving on auto and you decide to change gears without using the paddle, all you have to do is double tap this accelerator, double tap it like that. It will kick down a gear. If you keep doing it, it'll kick down one gear at a time until you reach the gear you like, and then you can take off. In the same way, you can pull the paddles both at the same time, and it will kick you down to the right gear. Let's say you're rolling around at 60 and somebody wanted to race you, you wanted to go third gear and take off. You hold this paddles and it will go to the right gear, so you have the optimal gear and power ratio to take off hard. Those are the little features that the Hellcat has, just by using your foot, right? I don't know why my echo mode is on. All right, so I got that. So yeah, so those are the little features. If I miss anything, if I miss anything, you guys let me know, and hopefully this feature thing was useful to you guys. There's also a launch in here button. I never use it because I use the screens up top, so I don't know what it does. It doesn't be doing nothing. Maybe I'll step on the brake. Oh, there you go. And you just follow the prompt on the screen when you press this launch. I haven't actually used that, to be honest with you guys. I have not used that at all. So, yeah. All right. Let me know if this was useful. Comment below if there's anything that I missed. And by the way, if you notice, red key. It's always the red key that I carry. Even if my daughter drives this or my wife, it's always the red key. I don't know where the black key is. Upon delivery, we ordered this from factory. Upon delivery, we have 3 keys, 2 red keys and 1 black key. And as soon as we got home, I probably purposely lost the black key. So that's it, man. Comment below. Let me know if you have any questions, if there's anything I miss about the features of the SRT dashboard. Please let me know. But you enjoyed this video, share it, like, subscribe, what have you. It will help the channel, and hopefully this was informative for everyone, right? So that's it for now. Take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.